is Bobby Griffin as we look ahead to this match. Putri Kusuma Wardani.
To one saying at the time, if it was a deciding game, as we.
Oh, that's there. Oh, it is wasted in that sense.
Successful.
Things, the crowd, the lights, to get a real feel and start hitting lines in the first couple of points is quite special.
Yeah.
Wardani, and of course had a spell off with vertigo.
But seems to have had lasting effects, Bobby.
Yeah. She was certainly still affected there, I would say. But round one exits in Europe, Denmark and the French Open for Hangzhou.
Yeah.
Hangzhou.
Yes.
Would have probably made the World Tour finals if she'd have had a consistent year.
Wardani this year, 2 finals, Australian High-Low Opens.
Service over.
5 semi-finals, including
3.
the recent South. It's quite unusual, actually, for players.
I think there's an element of, as you get older, you've been there and done it, you've seen it all before. Those things that do go her way, I think they become less emotional.
Yeah.
Purely because it's become habit almost. You've seen it so many times. Nonplussed, passive kind of, you know, you don't read much into Yamaguchi's emotions, Chen Yufei's emotions, Zhou Tianchen at times. We have I've come to work here. This doesn't matter. Win the first game. Yep. You know, just walk off court.
And I thought that used to work in their favour.
Yeah, certainly. So Yue is so charismatic, and Chen, perhaps, I mean, whatever it might have been, and there's a job to do. They're a very nice pickup.
This is a great rally.
Service over.
But it's with Taipei Open. A lot more to come from Miyazaki, you feel?
Good. Yeah, she didn't reach double figures in either game against An Se-young. Good rally. Ooh. Missed time shots in that round the head corner. Good serve. And the line judge called it out as well. Fantastic.
Had a quick look there, Miyazaki, and was actually wrong for. Got that all wrong.
Service over.
But that's.
Yeah, I think as an opponent, you'd try and push that as far as you can. I think equally your opponent can then use that. You know, take a bit more time just to let it sink in, wind her up.
Yeah.
There are so many. I mean, we talk.
But that's gamesmanship. I mean,
we talk about gamesmanship all the time. It's interesting how many times when two great movers. Equally matched they are in terms of their court coverage and footwork. Means that shot, for example. But I'm not surprised. These rallies are fairly short, and I don't think we'll see all that many long rallies in this match.
Ah, well done.
Correction.
No, not too much. And a little bit, not quite as obvious as Hangzhou in what I'm about to say, but yeah, a little character on court. She looks exhausted at 1-1 in the first.
Always.
And as if he's
but that lulls you, isn't it, to this false sense of security.
Yeah, it was a 14-mile walk onto the court from the practice area or something. Shot from Miyazaki.
Yeah.
Better net from Wardani. Oi! Let's go over.
Service over.
Oh, did?
I think so.
7.
That's out.
Can't seem to keep it all together. I think she'd surprise herself. That was a much better shot down the line initially. 5 points up here. But then you could say, well, we could do the same for Wardani, and perhaps she's up a little bit too.
But there have been a lot from Miyazaki, who loses this first game. Wardani, who's been behind.
I've watched some highlights and some bits and pieces, but I've been on court 2 all week here, and so I don't know.
Service over.
Not bad at all.
Given how absolutely gargantuous this is as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is, by the way, I mean,
the bigger the arena, the more opportunities there are for drift.
yeah.
Great shot. Body shot.
Service over.
Sniper. One door's left open for a while. It creates that sort of circulation of draft and makes a huge difference.
Cold for me.
Night times are sort of 3-4 degrees. It is cold here.
Right now, you're right, it's 16. So this is actually quite nice.
Yes, so they don't
You're
need the air. What I was going. Good from Wardani. She's very strong in those lunging situations. Physically, she's she's in great shape. Always has been.
She's quite lanky as well, isn't she?
Service over.
Flexible. Let's go with something that's
All right,
a little
all
bit
right.
more sporting official.
Flexible.
Her, lovely. Got core strength. You've got strength of glutes and quads in particular.
6.
I like some of these terms you're using today, Shazad. Lanky, stroppy.
Up by 4.
Out fairly comfortably from that side, hitting towards us there. Shows that the drift isn't that strong.
Right. Miyazaki on this close end.
Well, she went long, she went wide, she
Yeah.
went into the net. She got it all wrong at times, didn't she?
This is looking very good for Wardani now.
At a very high level
Yeah.
since she was 14 or 15. Mentally, she ought to be far fewer errors.
Fault.
Wonderful.
Wonderful done
Service
there
over.
from
11,
Wardani,
4,
who is
interval.
cruising this second.
It's going out again. There is a little bit of drift.
With Unsu Young. Heads dropped.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of drift. It's not substantial, but if you attack...
Service over.
We talked about pride being at stake, as well as the difference in prize money for third, and probably the one after that. This matchup is still in their heads.
Yeah.
That's what I found as a player. If you've got the edge over a player, you feel so much more confident meeting them again. Big tournaments on the World Tour, and they're in a semi-final or something. You want a good performance here today. You want to show that you players too much respect. And
Well, conversely, if she loses in single figures today, and that's
Miyazaki right now, who's struggling. I thought it was in, and it is in. It's good control from Wardani.
Scrambling here. Should be finishing off, and
Brilliant.
she does.
Service over.
Yeah, total control of this game.
In the singles events, coming fourth in the group, you're picking up 80,000. Oh, off the back line, indecision. Gets away with it, Miyazaki. You so often see it. Again, it just asserts herself as the more dominant of the two players. If Miyazaki had said, yeah, okay, I'll go and change the shuttle for you.
Service over.
Doesn't get there. I think it's just been that comfortable for her in the second game.
There might be an element of where they train and how much they're used to the heat.
Yeah.
This is certainly
Final moment when she took over that first game.
Yeah, Miyazaki capitulated a bit, didn't she?
37-9.
Lovely.
Brilliant.